What's up, world? Welcome back to Carter's Way. And today I want to talk about discipline. Now, I'm shooting this video in the rain. Do I really feel like shooting this video in the rain? Absolutely not. But what it does is it helps me to be disciplined and to do things that I don't want to do, but I know that I have to do. Being disciplined in all aspects of life is super duper important. Being disciplined will help you to not just let yourself go. It will help you to accomplish what you really want to accomplish. It will help you to do things that you really want to do, that you really don't feel like doing at the moment. Let's go into emotional discipline, okay? And controlling our actions. Now, our mind can play tricks on us. There's no doubt about it. Sometimes we get these thoughts and we're like, I really don't want to think like that and stuff like that. But we have to be disciplined to tell ourselves that we don't want to think like that. Whenever we go into a depression, whenever we feel like we're feeling like shit, we have to recollect ourselves and discipline the mind and say, no, I'm not going to feel like this. And maybe I have to go to the gym. You know, I can't feel like this. I have to take myself out. I have to go for a walk. I have to go for a bike ride. I'm not going to feel like this. That's disciplining yourself. You might, and when you're depressed, you're not gonna want to do these things. You're just gonna want to sit there and just do what you do, whatever's comfortable for you. But you have to discipline yourself and say, no, I have to go out because I'm feeling a certain type of way and I need to do this. I don't feel like doing it, but I need to do it. Because this is what helps me with my anxiety, my depression. I know a lot of people that go for walks, go for runs, because it helps them mentally and it helps them physically. Sometimes you may not want to do it, but you have to discipline yourself to do it. Okay? School and work. Let's say for school, you have to study for a test. How many people like studying? I don't know not one person on the planet that I know that likes to study. But we know we have to study in order to pass the test. And if we don't have discipline to sit ourselves down and pick up that book to study, we may not even study at all. We might go into this test just being like, okay, you know, I'll just figure it out. I'll wing it. You know, I'll try to remember what I learned in the class. And you might fail the test because you wasn't disciplined enough to pick up that book when you didn't feel like picking it up. You have to do things that you do, like. You have to do things that you don't feel like doing sometimes, but you have to discipline yourself to do those things no matter what you feel, no matter what is going on. You have to do it. You have to. Even financially, being disciplined financially. Let's say you want to be a millionaire. I know a lot of people want to be a millionaire. Everybody wants that big house, that nice car, and whatever. But do you have enough discipline to not buy these things that are not going to help you be a millionaire? That you just want at the moment, that you're getting soaked up in the moment. Like, let's say you want to be a millionaire. It's obviously not going to happen overnight. You know it's going to take some time, 10 years, 20 years. Now, within those 10 and 20 years, you know, are you going to forget your goal or stay disciplined? When you feel like you want that shirt, when you see a shirt, a Gucci shirt, it's like $200. You're in your emotions, you're excited. I gotta have that shirt, and you buy it. Then you put it on, you wear it a couple of days out, you wear it a couple of times, starts getting worn out, you don't even care about the shirt. You don't even know why you bought the shirt in the first place. You know why you bought that shirt? Because you were in your feelings and you wasn't disciplined enough to say, you know what, I do not need that shirt and I don't need to buy it. It's not in my priorities. Being disciplined will help you in your priorities. Whatever you have prioritized, being disciplined will help you accomplish your priorities. For even say, you want a nice house. Everybody wants a nice house, but why are you buying a Mercedes-Benz before the house? I made this mistake because I got up in my not that I own a Benz, but what I did was I got my emotions. I had no discipline, and I was like, you know what? I want it. I'm gonna go get it. I did this with my car with the Challenger. I wanted a car. I had no discipline because, in all reality, you know, I wanted a house. I wanted to start some real estate stuff. But at the moment, the real estate went right out my mind. I got up in my emotions. I got up in my feelings, and I saw the car. I was like, I have to have the car. I went over there, got the car with a four-wheeler. People started getting four-wheelers. I went to the dealership. I'm like, I need one. Went there, bought it. You know what happened? I blew it up. I needed $3,000 in repairs. It was a nightmare. You know why? And so I paid $8,000 for the four-wheeler, $3,000 to fix it after, you know, after I was riding it, whatever. $10,000 just went down the drain because I had no discipline. And I forgot what I really wanted, my priority. Sometimes we have to be disciplined with just buying stuff, you know? Sometimes we buy stuff and we don't even, a week later, we don't even care for it anymore. We buy a outfit, it's been in the closet with the tags on it. We have to do better. You have to stay disciplined. Take care of things that you have to take care of. Try and block out things that are not important. And that goes with your mental thoughts too. If it's not an important thought and it's just trying to mess you up, try and get rid of it. Be disciplined, say, yo, I see this thought, I need to get rid of it, I need to go for a walk. Do whatever you have to do to stay disciplined. Even right now, right? I'm about to go do a workout video in the rain because I said to you guys in one video that I'll do my whole workout in the rain, and so I'm gonna prove that to you in my next video, so stay tuned for tomorrow. But, you know, do I really feel like working out in the rain? No, not at all. Especially in the rain. But this is something I know that, you know, I have to do. Because I said, you know, I was going to do it, I wanted to do it, and so I made it that I have to do it. And so I don't feel like doing it, but I'm going to do it. Because I have to discipline myself to say to myself, I don't care how I feel, I have to do something and I will do it. And that's where discipline comes in. You have a goal, your goal might even go out the window for one day and you say, you know, I don't care about that right now, you know, that's 20 years from now. But no, you have to stay disciplined and say, I know it takes 20 years to get to this point, and if I keep falling off, I'm never gonna get to my goal. That's staying disciplined. Even when I had to put down bad habits, like let's say I wanted to put down drinking, I wanted to put down smoking, right? I had to stay disciplined to do that. You can't put things that you love, especially when you love doing it, it's hard to put it down. That's why you have to discipline yourself to do it. When you have major discipline, you'll start putting down bad habits that you think you love at the moment, but you know that you really don't. And so you just have to be disciplined. You have to stay disciplined until you get what you need done. To where you do what you have to do, even though you don't feel like it, and then it gets done. Practice discipline. Start doing things that you don't even want to do. I'm gonna be honest with you, perfect example. When I was in high school, even college, I hated reading. Hated it. But then one day, you know, I was like, you know what? And this is when I started disciplining myself in other areas of life. And then, you know, I just took myself to the library. And, you know, I don't really feel like, I hate sitting in one place, that's first of all. I just hate sitting. That's why I can't watch TV or movies and stuff. I start getting mad jittery. But I sat there and I said, okay, I'm going to read this book. It was a book about self-improvement, and I wanted to learn about self-improvement. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, even though I don't want to read this book, I have to read it because I want to be self-improved. So I sat there and I read this book. And you know what happened? I actually winded up enjoying reading it. But I would have never read it if I didn't have no discipline to sit my ass down and to open up that book and just start doing it. You might even think you might not even like doing something, and then it turns out you actually do like it. You just have to discipline yourself to do what's right. Do you know how hard it is to live right and to do everything good and to be like whatever, just a good person? It takes a lot of discipline. Even to not get in your feelings. Like, some people piss me off. Like, you know, I used to, you know, battle with anger. I used to just take it out on everybody. But you have to I learned to discipline myself and say, you know what, that guy said something so stupid to me, but I'm not gonna start with him. Even though I'm boiling inside, he got me boiled, but I'm sitting there and I'm controlling myself. I'm disciplining myself, saying, yo, you need to relax. You need to calm down. And I'll say this in my own mind. I say, and I'll be like, yo, I really, like, my thought would be like, yo, I want to punch him. But then I discipline my thought and I say, listen, I'm not thinking like that, bro. Listen, just calm down. He's obviously not in his right state of mind, and you're not in your right state of mind too. So you need to calm down. And then I start calming down because I'm disciplining my thoughts. And my thoughts sometimes control how I feel, but if I can control my thoughts and how I feel, then my actions will be different. I hope I made sense just now. But it's super duper important to be disciplined. To do things that you don't want to do. No matter how you feel. No matter how you feel. Alright? I'm pretty sure that was enough examples. That's all I got for today. Make sure you practice being disciplined, and I'll see you guys with another video another day.